right, the little ones love him. He is the paleontologist with flair. We are talking to PaleoJoe. Find out where you can actually meet him up close and personal when Fox 2 News Morning continues right after this. Boys are going to love this next topic. Our next guest is a real-life dinosaur detective. Oh, yeah. Please welcome PaleoJoe to Fox 2. He has made it his mission to help your children discover the wonderful world of fossils. PaleoJoe, good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks. My pleasure to be here.
Okay, I have to ask you this. First of all, I want everyone to know that PaleoJoe is a real dinosaur digger,
I'm a digger.
as you call it. No,
I'm a digger.
Now, how does one become a dinosaur? I mean, do you, like, go to school and say, I want to be a dinosaur digger? Or how did you fall into this?
Gosh, I started when I was about 10 years old in New York, just going out into the woods and finding fossils, and it just intrigued me from then on, and I've been doing it ever since. It wasn't until I became an adult and got my car keys that I could actually go out to Montana, Wyoming to dig dinosaurs, but dinosaurs have always been my love.
So most of your finds, I'll call them, have been out west, you said?
Out west, yeah, because the foothills of the Rockies were kind of like the trackway, the walkway, where all the dinosaurs kept walking back and forth. That's where we find the bones.
So now you are aware that there's this big debate out there. Were there really dinosaurs, or is that, you know, just a story that we hear?
Yeah. Well, you guys showed a brief little picture as I was getting on of me digging a dinosaur bone. Well, when I'm sitting there in the dirt digging and digging and I hit a bone, nobody put that bone there. That bone was put there by, you know, a long time ago. So
Well, you've been teaching children, you said, since 1993.
Yep.
You just started writing these books a year ago.
Yes.
And these are your real-life experiences that you've put in?
Actually, yes, they are. I've been, like I said, I've been doing programs since 1993 in schools here in Michigan. But my publisher said, you know, you do so much for kids, why don't you get out and start writing some kids' books? And I thought, what a great idea to reach kids across the entire country. So we came up with the idea of the Dinosaur Detective Club series, and it's just kind of taken off. It's got dinosaur mysteries and adventures and prehistoric creatures, and the kids are actually the heroes of the stories. And yes, some of my actual experiences are in these books.
Really?
When I talk about an eagle flying down, landing next to me while I'm sitting on a rock, that eagle actually landed next to me. We just kind of sat there looking at each other. It's just really beautiful. Tell
me what your most memorable experience has been over the years. What is the one thing that sticks out in your mind? The ah moment, maybe.
My God. Well, it had to be that eagle. I mean, I was sitting on the side of a hill after I had been digging for a couple hours, and all of a sudden this eagle floated down and sat on a branch next to me. We just kind of sat there looking at each other for like 5 minutes.
That is wild.
And then the other one that was just happened recently, about 2.5 weeks ago, I was walking along a ridge, and I found a triceratops.
And that would be?
It's one of those dinosaurs with those 3 horns on top of his head.
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy, yeah.
Wow. Okay, what is this?
That's a velociraptor skull. If you all remember Jurassic Park, the velociraptors were big. In actuality, they were about the size of a German shepherd. So.
Okay, say that slowly again.
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's my lesson for the day.
All right.
The velociraptor. This is what it looks like. Okay, very cool. You have how many books out in the series right now?
Right now there are 3 books in the series. Book number 4 is being edited right now. It's coming out in September, and then book number 5 is going to be coming out next year. So a total of 12 books in the series.
Wow. Awesome.
And each book is a different mystery. Each book is a different prehistoric creature.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing. This is so cool. I've now met my first dinosaur digger, the real one. Thank you, PaleoJoe. We appreciate you coming in this morning. And PaleoJoe will be touring some of Metro Detroit's libraries today. At 11 o'clock, you can actually meet him at the Sterling Heights Library. And for a complete list of all of his other appearances, of course, just log on to our website, myfoxdetroit.com, and click on the Morning News tab. Right now, though, it is time for another clue.